We got a humble brother out here. He's hearkening. Got a couple of questions, you know. And we about to bring it out for the brother. What's your name again, Pete? You said what? Julie. Okay, I'm Shar, by the way. Alright, and Brother Ahrayah, Brother Steven, you know what I'm saying, Brother Yashar, Yahala, and this is one of my sons, Jeremiah. This is one of the young princes here too. So, you said you know you're a Jew, right? So now, so if I say, what's your favorite sport? Football? What's your favorite team? The Saints? The Saints? Nah, listen. Hey, all praises. So you like the Saints, right? Name one of the players. Huh? Okay, so let's say if he, so what do you think the process was when he joined the Saints? So soon as he was offered the contract, what did he have to do to be a part of the Saints? What's one of the first requirements? Get the playbook, right? And when you get the playbook, then you have to do what? You got to study. That's a key word. Then when you study the playbook, then you got to do what? Have practices, right? So now, the first thing is being informed. You're joined to, you're first informed, you're joined to, and then you apply yourself as you're a part of it, right? So watch this. There's more to you now than, and we're going to use that same concept when it comes to the physical. So you know you're a Jew, and which means you are from the tribe of Judah, right? Come on, King. So you're from the tribe of Judah, right? The same tribe Christ come from. So now that you know you're what? It begins with the I. You're what? Israelite. So now that you know you're an Israelite, there's something that's required of you. Remember, I just asked you about the favorite player. What's required of you? You just joined the team. So in order to, go by with the team, what the team says, what the team does, you got to follow the process that's taught to you, right? Otherwise, he's what? If he doesn't, if he goes against the grain, he's what? He's what from the team? Cut. You make the cut. You made the cut, and then you don't make the cut at the same time. That's crazy. So now you made the cut. Now that you made the cut, you know you're an Israelite. Now let's see what you have to be according to being an Israelite. What's the next steps? So get me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Okay, come. What's that? All right, come. Deuteronomy 10 and 12. I want you to get me Deuteronomy 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now that you know you're an Israelite, what is the Most High require of you, brother? From the tribe of Judah, a royal tribe? You are a royal brother out here. You royalty. See, we love you. We out here to tell you your royalty. And the earth looks at us, they look at you like they look at every one of us. They look at us below them. But see, the Most High has chosen you to be special. You're above the nations. But in order to be above the nations and be a set apart people, as the Most High commands you, you have to actually live that. You have to be that, right? So now let's see what the Most High is saying in the page.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Start from the top.
And now, Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God,
To fear the Most High.
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways.
and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments, what? To keep the commandments of the Lord, and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
So now, watch this. So you already know the history how our people have been, right? And that's in the Bible, right? So now that you know you're an Israelite, and now we got to get into certain laws, right? So I'm going to bring out two precepts why it's important, because he says you got to love him and serve him. You love him by serving him. You got to believe, you got to have that faith, and you got to serve the Most High according to the way He commands you. The Most High ain't asking us to do nothing. He commands us to do it because He's the Heavenly Father. He demands what He demands, and we're just the clay who are we to question the Father. So we got to say, okay, well, He wants us to do this. Well, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it with a smile on my face. Right? So now watch this. This is love. So when we say we love the Most High, you're going to see what love is in the definition of love according to the Bible. And this is comes directly from the Most High.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God.
This is the love of God.
That we keep His commandments.
Keep His commandments.
Commandments are not grievous. And what? His commandments are not grievous.
They're not hard to do, and they're not something that people see. Oh my gosh. As soon as when people out here see us, and they know what we stand for, they know what the message is, which is the gospel of truth. But what they don't understand is this is their salvation.
That's right.
This is us bringing them back to the covenant with the words of the Most High God. That's all we can do. But it's not meant for everybody. It's, all Israel is not trying to live this. All the righteousness. So you don't go with brother and took the time out this day and said, you know what? Let me hear what this brother has. So I'll give you the 2 more pieces.
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 12, verse 17. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
This is the conclusion of the whole matter.
Fear God and keep His commandments.
What?
And keep His commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
This is the whole thing. So, as Israelites, you're created to maintain and keep that duty. Now, we all wasn't born in the truth because the curses have to happen. We have to lose our heritage. We have to lose our culture. But now we're waking up because the Most High has His elect. And He's waking each of us up. You know what I'm saying? One by one. Crowd by crowd. Many by many. Only the Most High can do this. But watch this. So this is, do you know what today is? Saturday, right? So if today is Saturday, according to the Bible, what's so special about that? Do you think this day is a special day? That he what? Day of rest, right. So today is the day of rest. It starts from Friday sundown to Saturday noon.
Wake them up, wake them up.
So this is a holy day. He hallowed this day. I guarantee you, if hold that, give me Genesis 1. Now watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Because what people don't understand is the Most High deals, first His word will never return void, right? So our people are quick to accept the norms of society over the Bible. Now watch this. Give me chapter 1, Genesis 1, and get me. I'm gonna go to the. Okay, right here. So go to verse 5. Yeah, let's start at verse 5.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 5. And God called the light day, and the darkness He called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Verse 6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day.
Were the second what?
It were the second day.
Watch this. Jump down. Go to 16.
Verse 16. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heavens to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And then the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
So the fourth day. You notice, as each day progresses, did it say Sunday? Did it say Monday? Did it say Tuesday? say Wednesday? It didn't say that. But then it's going to go down, and it's going to jump to
the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. And thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts were of them. Verse 2. And on the seventh day,
on the what?
on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day.
He did what?
And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
So if the Most High already set the foundation, where he set all foundation, all earth, the creation, the stars, and everything, and then he rested, right? Because the day unto the Most High is 1,000 years, right? So now he rested on that day. Now he gave us the day and night. You know, he gave us the moon, he gave us the sun, to know what the calculation of the full day would be, right? Now watch this. So this day that he blessed and he sanctified, and watch this, what he calls this day. Because now he's also later making it known to be what?
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
He said, right. Remember. So since the foundation, it's always been a day of rest. This day doesn't change. Right? Watch this.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To what?
Keep it holy.
So in order to keep it holy, that means this day you have to keep it separate from all the other days. You notice in Genesis, it said he rested from all his work. How many days?
6 days shalt thou labor.
It's the same thing for us now. 6 days shall we labor, and what? Do all thy work. So we got to do all our work. We got 6 days to do. Now we do know because of the curses, you know, a lot of us, some of us got jobs. You know, some kind of job is, hey, you got to come in on the Sabbath. We could fight into like, hey, it's a Lord, you know, some days you got to give to the Most High, but some jobs don't care about it. But that's just the person, right? Our enemies coming above us. Well, watch this.
But the Sabbath day is the Sabbath day.
Is the what?
Is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So when the creation of even days, he just numbered it. But then here he sanctified and hallowed it, meaning not only did he make that different than other days, he named it. All the other days are just numbered. But the reason why we know it now as like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is because of a certain rulership we was under. Now the whole earth abides by that. But there's technology in that. Because some cultures, they consider Monday the first day when that's really not. Universally, it's Sunday, right? Which is really day one. It goes day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on the 7th, then it what restarts the week. How many weeks in a month? How many weeks in a month? 4. That's the reason. See what I'm saying? He could have just made it continually go, but even in that, there are certain times in history he appointed certain things to happen, and then at that particular time, we have to do a particular piece. We have to, do a particular, I'm not going to use the word ritual in a sense, where it's wicked, but we have to follow a particular process, which is ritualistic, but it's holy, it's righteous, it's required. So, on this day, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's the full day of a cycle of the Shabbat, of the Sabbath. That's the day he named and he ordained since the beginning. So, buying and selling, you know, you will cause your people to go off if they got to work. You know, so it's best to this day you should do rest, relax, you know, read the scriptures, get up with your people, righteous, perhaps the same thing. So, knowing that you're an Israelite, and that's just one of the laws, there's 613. You know, did you know that? You thought it was how many? 10. It was 10. Yeah, something like that. Because for people that think it's 10, I would say, to prove it's not 10, man sleeping with man or a woman sleeping with a woman is an abomination, right? That's sin, right? So if that's fornication, then what law tells you not to do that? So if it's only the 10 don't say that specifically. Literally. You got to go to the other parts of the law. The 10 are just a part of the whole body of the law. And the whole body of the law equals 613. And that's what we must do to the best of our ability. You know. So, like you see brothers wearing fringes. You know, we have certain high holy days. We have feasts. And there are things like, for instance, have you heard about the Passover? So what are you supposed to eat according to the Passover? Okay, so you just heard all praises, so you're supposed to eat meat. Now, you got some brothers that are like, yeah, I'm vegetarian, and that's fine. But on the Lord's Passover, that's a feast that we got to keep in remembrance of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh, who's the Lord, ignorant of Jesus Christ. So you got to eat lamb, you know, throughout the days of that feast. So there are certain ordinances, there are certain laws that we have to keep to the best of our ability. Right? So if you want to learn more about who we are and what's required of you, because in order for you to be a changed person, a renewed mind, you have to be taught what to do and act accordingly. You agree, right? So when we get the analogy of what's your name for the saints? So as soon as he was on the team, all right, this day we're going to have practice. You know, this is our uniform. This is what we got to wear. These are our colors. This is our theme. And these are our specific plans. So we have to abide by that. He can't, what he's doing for the Saints, he can't go over and attribute what the 49ers are doing. He can't do that. He can't say, well, the 49ers are doing this and can be mixed in together. Nah, he got to go on his team. So the team you're on is being an Israelite. And you're supposed to hold yourself up. We all hold each other accountable and ourselves accountable to live righteously and learn our culture and heritage that we so eagerly and earnestly got to get back. Right? So definitely lock in with us, brother. I don't know if the brother got a flyer or a card for you, King. You know, tap in with us. Learn more. You know, because do you have any children? No children? Right. Hey, you know what? Let's bring that out. Numbers 15 and 37. Let's bring that out. One more thing. So, just in case that. So, when you see us wearing this, were you aware of what these are? So, it's a good thing you made a choice. You know, the most I sit you here just giving you to learn from your right? We love you, King. So, I was once, I didn't have this truth. I wish I grew up in this truth. I wish I did. But you know what? I'm thankful for the process and the Most High putting the Spirit on me and waking me up to know what truth is. There's nothing more powerful than you knowing the next play your enemy going to do. And you know how the whole movie going to end. You know how the movie going to end. There's nothing more powerful than that. You like, hey, you can do that. But guess what? I know how this is going to end. The end game is already done. It's more my favor than you. And guess what? I don't want to let go of that. I want to hold fast to that. Because a lot of people are living in the curses. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's get the kingdom. Hold that. Let's get the kingdom for you. Watch this. You want to make it to the kingdom of heaven, right? Now watch this.
This is the book of Revelation chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments.
What?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
That do his what?
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Bring it out one more time.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. Have you ever heard the commandments are done away with, or it doesn't matter? Christ did it all. Have you heard that before? Have you ever heard the word commandments? And what reference when you heard it, what did they say about it? 10 commandments, right? Let's see. Now, like I said, I just gave you an so what if they just said that to a person? Oh, it's only 10 commandments. And this brother or sister had let's say it's a brother, he got a feminine spirit on it. But he doesn't know it's a commandment, fornicating and man on man, woman on woman. He doesn't know that. he would be inclined to believe that, oh, I'm good now. No, brother, you gotta reject that unclean spirit. You gotta repent of that thing. So it's a law for them. That's why we gotta teach our people. We gotta stress this thing. 613 laws. Our people hate to hear that because they feel like, oh, it's just too much to even handle. But guess what? They gotta wake up in the morning and deal with the so-called white man and other nations. They gonna grit their teeth, or they gonna humble down when they go to that. But as soon as your God tells you you can get the kingdom that's promised to you, all you gotta do is keep 613 to the best of your ability. Now all of a sudden it's not possible. Now all of a sudden it's not. Why? Because they truly don't love the Most High God.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
So if you want to have right to the tree of life, the first thing you got to do is believe in the Most High God, love the Most High God by keeping his commandments and faith in Ahrayah, the Lord of Jesus Christ, our Lord and our Savior, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, right? And if you love your brother as your sister as yourself, and there's other commandments, but go ahead. So then you may enter. You may enter if you do these things righteously, right? And so the Most High is not dealing with our people that's going off and want to reject him. He already chose to reject them. That's why they're rejecting their own side. They're not rejecting him. He's rejecting them. So we don't have the power to reject the Most High God. Nothing does. It's either he chose you or he didn't. And watch this. We'll bring up this last one. So the reason why brothers are wearing that, the young brother got that right here. All us brothers got these. These mean something. These, in order to be a holy people, in order to be a separate people, we have to do things that the world just are not doing. He's not dealing with everybody the same as he dealt with us, right? So in order for us to be different, we have to do something and be different, right? Now this is one of those things.
Numbers chapter 16 verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And what? And remember what?
Remember all the commandments of the Lord.
It's only 10.
Remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do this,
And what?
and do this,
No, wait.
and do this,
It don't matter.
and do this, and seek not after your heart and your eyes after which you used to go ahead.
We used to go on in our own lives, serving the other nations and their false gods, their false deities. We got brothers talking about they in Islam. We got brothers talking about they being Mormons. You got brothers talking about they Church of Scientology. You got brothers talking about they in the Church of I Get Money. You got brothers talking about they Christians. You got brothers talking about they in the Church of Pippin. You got brothers talking about they in the Church of worn out women. You got brothers talking about they in the Church of murdering their people. You got brothers talking about they in the Church of lying to their people to gain. So all these things are people are part of, and they shouldn't be. They're going off after because they see vain glory in it. They see, oh, I get to pay my light bill for the next 20 years if I just stick with this. Oh, I get to get that fancy beamer, and I get the sun on them because I'm looking good. I look better than my brothers and my sisters. They don't look up to me because of what I got. Oh, you got brothers flashing money like, hey, I got it. I got the bag. They even got our women talking about it. I got the bag. Right here, you see the pictures. This is what our people have been tricked into. Look at our women. Look at our men. Look at that. Like if you really take a moment and look at that, if you rewind the clock 100 years ago, our people wasn't acting like that. They was not acting like that. But you know what? You know why we do that? Because of the curses. It's easy to fall in deceit, to think you're something that you're not, because you're under the curses. See, if our people knew who they were then, it would be easy to denounce them. But that had to happen to wake our people up, to show them we're better people. You know what? Bring that out real quick. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Okay, I'll bring this last verse, and then, brother, we'll let you go on your way. You got the card, right? Okay, come. Now watch this. Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
7 and 6. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So we are holy people unto the Lord our God. His name is Yahweh. Say Yahweh. Say Yahweh Shah.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people
So he chose this brother. Go ahead.
unto himself,
To be a special person unto himself. Go ahead.
above all people,
Below.
above all people,
Equal to.
above all people,
Equal to.
above all people,
The same as.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth,
Upon where?
upon the face of the earth.
And where does all men dwell? Last time I checked, it's Earth. Ain't nobody in Mars. Ain't nobody on Pluto. We here. Men can't go beyond a certain point. So they taught that as a lie too to make you think that they can. But they can't. So everything is a delusion when you're dealing with Satan. And it's easy to pollute the minds of our people because all our people want is to want. All they do is want to have. But guess what? In order to get it, you gotta be keeping these commandments. And guess what? Be willing to keep it and die for it, even if you don't get it, but to keep the commandments of the Most High God. Because you know what's better is the kingdom to come. Keep that in your mind, brother. And with that, we love you, brother. Shalom to you, King.
And I noticed you got ice in your car, right? The first day we ever talked right here, we gave my brother Ahrayah in the background. We was trying to get a brother to come up with, but he had a bag of ice. So we being mindful, like, oh, he got a bag of ice, he got a bag of ice. But yet, you got bags of ice in your back seat. And you don't give a damn if that shit low right now. You do, right now, because you could have got in the car and went on about your business, brother. But you didn't do that, brother. Like, the hell got ice. This brother talking about salvation right now. And I need to gain salvation if I want to make it. Because in the kingdom of heaven, like the brother was explaining, you can way greater than all that you see right here. So I had to break that.
That's Mike. I ain't even peep that. Hey, good looking, brother. I ain't even peep that. I ain't even know you had brought ice, brother. But hey, we love you, King. And that's a mighty thing. That's humility. Now, all you got to do, brother, to get the kingdom is hearken to the words of the Most High God. Dwell with your brothers. Learn with your brothers. Dwell with us. Hit us up, brothers. And that's what we're here for. We're here for each other, and we're here for you, King. And we love you, brother. All right? Always remember that, King. Shalom. Mighty, man. It's a beautiful thing when you get an Israelite that at least hearken and want to at least sit and talk, because most of our people there just walk right by us, and they don't give a damn. Damn, bag of ice. Hey, and I'm going to confess. When I was in the world in Christianity, I could have been one of them brothers. Yo, my ice didn't melt, brother. You got 10 seconds and they only give you out one. But I'm thankful to the Most High that he said, hey, listen, you better wake up, brother. Exactly. It's a legitimate excuse. But you know what? That's deep. I'm not going to let a melting bag of ice that I can buy again stop me from salvation. Let that ice melt. Hey, how you doing, sister? Come on, come and talk with your brothers. Hey, you know, it's all love, sister. What's your name, by the way? Arlita? Carlita. Okay, I'm Brother Shar. Nice to meet you, sister. Do you believe in God?
Not religion, but God. See, there you go. It's the difference.
Okay, all praises. So, if you believe in the Most High God, right? What would be your? Do you have a moral compass? Of my eyes. Okay.
You know what that is, right?
So yeah, that's I don't know what the laws. I've heard the laws of my eye. That's dealing with a little bit of Egyptology, right?
You got 42 laws in my life.
42 laws of my eye. Okay. So the laws of my eyes. Okay, so the laws of my eye, right? What do they teach you? What are the specific things they teach you? Reciprocity, okay. What was that? Unity, okay. Love. Okay. Okay, so the laws who instructed who to keep the laws of my God? What was the main source of the laws of my God given or instructed? The divine source? But guess what? That divine source is not a divine source. It actually comes from a body of people. But it doesn't come from the Supreme Himself. See that? That's how that's the trick that they say. So you're thinking it sounds good because I ask you this question: should everybody keep the laws of God? Can everybody keep the laws of God? So if everybody should and they can, why? So free will. So do you believe the Creator created all of us to have power over our own future? We can change. I can change. If I have a death date, I can change that. Right. Because I control that. Do we have that power? So then, how can we make any change? Wouldn't that be the most number one choice everybody would want to control? Is if they live forever? That would be the main thing, right? But guess what? When you're dealing with Egyptology, it's dealing with the spiritualism of today, Babylon. That's what it is. And Babylon has many gods. Babylons have different principles from different areas and subjects and topics. That's why they said make their heart light as a feather. What heart are they talking about? Yeah, no problem, sister. That's why I'm here. So having your heart light as a feather, how can you make it? What does the heart do in the human body? What does it do? It's blood. Can you make it light? Not naturally. Would you believe it? So what does your heart represent? So have you ever heard the term heart in the Bible? It's in the Bible. And guess what? Your heart is just your mind. That's all the heart is. Right. Your heart can't believe anything. It can't make anything right. Your mind can know. Watch this.
This is the book of Romans chapter 8 and verse 27. And he that searcheth the hearts, what is the mind of the Spirit?
Is the what?
Is the mind of the Spirit. Because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of God.
We know the saints of the Israelites. And guess what? He just said something mighty. The will of the Most High God. The will. So the Most High has a will. Can any of our wills usurp the Most High's will and authority? Can we change His will? Can we bend His will just a little bit? Can we tweak it? Can we ask for an amendment? Can we change it? Can we erase it? Can we accept it? We should accept it, right? So guess what? Even if you accept it or not, that's His will. You see how deep that is? So the power we have is only the power that's been given to us. So you have, right now, if I say to you, does Ma'at teach you your nationality?
The book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher power, for there is no power but of God. The powers that are ordained of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
He already declared the end from the beginning. So whoever's going to be damned is already in His will. Those who are going to be saved is already in His will. See? I can't get with these brothers in the high. We're going to come together and we're gonna trick the Most High, and then we're gonna have a consent together to make him change his will. That's not gonna happen. It's never happened, and it never happened. It will never happen. What's your question, sister? Already chosen for something. Right? So now if no, not yet. So if I ask you, and that's why the Spirit led me to ask you, what is your spiritual compass? So, do you believe in the Bible? You believe in it? So, is Ma'at derived from the Bible? Now watch it, we're going to show you why.
So the book of Genesis means the beginning, right? And this is the reason why our people really think we're actually Egyptians, that we're actually Africans, right? The book of Genesis, chapter 41, and I'm going to start at verse 34. And Pharaoh do this and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the fifth part of the land of Egypt in the 7 previous years, and let them gather all the food of those good years that come, and lay up corn under the hand of Pharaoh, and let them keep food in the city. Right, so this is actually Joseph going into the prophecy of what dream Pharaoh had. So I'm going to get down to the point. Verse 38. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this is a man in whom the Spirit of God is? And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath shown thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto my word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than you and thou.
You see that? So if you look at, even if you look at Egyptology, think of it as this. Egyptology deals with all the customs and all the heritage of Egypt. That's like saying slaveryology when it comes to us, right? So Egyptology deals with all the antics and anticisms of Egypt, although everybody in Egypt wasn't treated and created the same. So our people was in Egypt and we were looked down upon, but yet they would make you think, we'd be like, yo, we kings and queens. No, we're kings, a nation of kings and priests and princesses, but we don't have queens. So where do we get that thinking from? So Ma'at comes from Egyptology, and our people was facing the Egyptians, and what did they do to the Israelites? Enslave them. See that? So Ma'at comes from Egypt, but yet you're not Egyptian. Very well so, it could be, and we're about to find out. We want to bring out this precept before I ask the next question, please.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 11 verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog use his tongue.
And a dog can't move his tongue against Israel, but it's making a point.
Against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord does put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
What?
Put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
We have the same.
Put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
So there's a difference. Do you know what that difference is? The difference goes into a lot. First of all, we're a special people, right? We have special laws that we have to keep. You don't hear about the Egyptians keeping the Passover. You don't hear that. He even wiped out some of their firstborn, which was a curse to them. Not in Israel. That wasn't for Israel. You see? Now watch. Brother about to bring something else up.
The bottom will count that dictionary, right? The word is Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons who lived through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Not the who?
Not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans and Canaanites.
Right there, that's the difference. So if you, according to your father, you are the seed of your father, right? So if your father wrote in the application his race and nationality, you check the box, go in that box. Native American and black. So Native American. So hey, you're Native, so that would make you the seed of your father. You are from the tribe of Gad. You're Native, so-called Native American. That's what this brother is. Y'all come from the same tribe. Right? You see that? Where's yeah, right here. The so-called Native Americans. Right. Yeah, this brother too. Mighty brother. So you a mighty sister for the tribe. That is amazing. The word Gad has a spiritual origin, which means troop. So you are from the you are special people who come from the tribe of Gad, a troop, a powerful tribe, part of a powerful nation. So there's something required of you to keep the commandments. So in order to make it, the kingdom is made and promised to you. In order for you to get it, you have to abide by the scriptures, follow the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments, and repent, keep the commandments of the Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. All right. So I'm gonna let the next brother edify you, and you will bring it out here. Shalom.
Right, so, and first your other word, perfectly how I should be on the right? So, the thing of it is, like, when you look at this list, what a lot of people don't understand is when you go through history, literally all these people have been in captivity. They all got took into slave ships and took into another land, right? So, when you start going through it, that's something our people don't know. Our people are thinking, oh, we're just people and our heritage got erased, right? So with your heritage being erased, like I said, we know who we were when we got off these slave ships. But who were we before we got off? What did we do? What did we eat? What heritage did we keep? What holidays did we keep? Right? Because everybody had that, but when we got off, we kind of was stripped. That's the reason why they call our beards off the strip and slave, right? Because I can identify you by your growth. Think about that. Right? So watch this. So, like, give me the book of Ecclesiastes 4 and 4. Give me the book of Jeremiah chapter 4. Because this right here is a history book. For one nation of people, written by one nation of people, right? For the liberation of that nation of people. Watch this. Give me this. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy inheritance. So if I said that a product was discontinued, what does that mean? It's no longer used, right? So God said that there's going to be a nation of people that was going to discontinue from their heritage. Go ahead. That I gave you. God gave you because he gave every nation. There was 18 nations, right? So there was 18 nations of people that God gave in the Bible. Right? So upon the 18 nations, there was no change of these people. Right? So if these people were here, would you think they would still be here? If God don't change, right? He said, I will cause you to serve thy enemies. That what?
I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For he hath kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
So burn forever, right? It's not a little forever, but it's until these people come back. That's their way out. Right? So, bring this on this book. Ecclesiastes 4 and verse 15. I consider all the living which walk under the sun. Right? So King Solomon said he considered all the living, all the nations of people, right? All the different dialects, all the different everything upon the nations of the earth. Right? Go ahead.
With the second child that shall stand up in his stand. There is no end of all the people.
God made 18 nations, they're still here. There's no end to it. Right? Go ahead.
There is no end of all the people, even of all that have been before them. They also that come after shall not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and vexation.
And rejoicing means that they're not going to worship him. They're not going to thank God for the things that he's done. Right? So what I want to question to you though is, who is he the God of? Because we kind of learned that he's the God of people. I said, so the question is, the God of the Bible, who is he the God of? Because they told me he's the God of people. That's what ideology is. Like ideology is the idea of Egypt, right? The idea of whoever feel like Egypt is, that's their idea. So ideology means a man's idea, and theology means a man's philosophy. So that's what religion is. So Egyptology would be the philosophy, or that you would know the way that people, so people that the earth, movement, down with them. So that would be a man's idea of what Egypt is. But then when you start dissecting it, that's why I brought that Genesis 41. Because the reason why we get mixed up in the watch of Egypt is because when God put Joseph over Egypt, what nationality is Joseph? He's a Hebrew, right? So when he was over them, remember when he said that he blessed them? He blessed Egypt? Right, I want you to bring out Genesis 39. Because we'll do your backdrop on that 41. 39 will be before 41, right? So let's see what happened before we got to the point where the Pharaoh put Joseph over Egypt. Watch this. Joseph was brought down to Egypt. Go ahead. Potiphar, the officer of Pharaoh, captain of the guard of the Egyptians, brought me and brought me of the hand of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him and river. The Lord was with Joseph. They say the Lord was with Joseph. So when the Lord was with you, right? So you kind of got favor. You kind of do things real good, right? For a few weeks. And he was a prosperous man. And he was a prosperous man. Her name was prosperous. Successful, right? So he was prosperous in everything he did, right? Because he said that he was Pontius, which was actually an officer and a captain of Pharaoh's army. So he was very prosperous in everything he did. They knew he was Israelite. Because see, the thing up there is that they knew who he was based on their custom. So like if we walk out, those that know the Israelites, they will know us by what? By what we wear, right? So that's how we know that when they said black people sold black people to slavery, that wasn't the case. Right. It was Africans sold Israelites into slavery. It's a big difference. See, because all skin folk are skin folk. Like, so if I took you and kind of sold you, it's like, oh yeah, that black dude kind of took that black sister and kind of sold it. But then when you broke it down and you were a little deeper, it was the Israelites that sold Hamites. Now you're getting into pictures. And that's what they're not telling you. They're just debating about it. So now when you start going into the history of what happened, then you will know what happened. You okay? We get a lot of really good ones, right? So we got a website, we got a phone, we love to do it because I see that we got those people and that's how we do it. If you really start doing the research on that goes back to Egypt. Right? So that really goes back to the witchcraft, the Genesis food that actually the Haitians do. It's the same thing. The background with the Haitians, we don't practice this Africa. Right? So it's all the same thing. Here's what it is. We keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. But now with those countries came because we're slavery in Egypt. Right? So that's what we want to do about it. There you go. And that's why I said when you came up, right? I said, he said, you believe in God. And you hesitate. That's why I stepped in at the end. So we're talking about do you believe not in Christianity? Because the Bible is made any religion. But the Bible is not a religious book. The Bible is a book of heritage and a book of law for one nation, written by one. Right? Once you read it from a Hebrew standpoint, then you'll get it. Because then you'll get that God really going to deliver one nation of people. And he's trying to liberate that one nation of people. But first, they have to come back to their heritage in order for you to understand who they are. Right? You know what I'm saying? If you read it from a Christianity standpoint, then you will read it from the understanding that everybody gets in. And it's an exclusive book, not all inclusive book. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not always included. There's always a nation of people. It's like kind of like, if you go to VIP, here's the one. So it's like a VIP section. This is a VIP book. Everybody everybody wasn't born coming to the room. But then these guys, the people that enslaved you, if they ain't treat you right, are they going to treat you right? No. So they told you that it was for everybody. But then we see people like us that look like you tell you that it wasn't. Our people don't want to listen to us. But if they told you the same thing, they listen to them. Yeah, see, and that's crazy. Right? You love to do this, all praises, man. See, hey, and that's what we're here to do, man. Hey, get on the going to church, y'all might see on the channel. And we get the book it's 8 weeks. Is the name of the name? Give the 6. Jeremiah. Start at verse 6. Beginning the book of Romans chapter 13, verse 11. We're not going to start it off with Romans. Because, hey, at the end of the day, man, hey, that's what we're here to do, man. We here to wake our people up and let them know that, hey, if you respect these guys right here, this is just it. She would respect it if it was coming from these guys. Well, I didn't say she said she would, but I would respect it if these guys said it. Well, how about respect it when these guys said it? Because ultimately, it's over the camera. It's over the camera website. You know? And that's the only way it would be there. Right? So it's only one way, man. Yeah, God. God. Right? So, hey, read this out right here. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. We had Romans at the time, and we know at the time. We know it's the time. Very similar, very short. We were in prison. Right? This is how we know it. Because we said we were not in time. Right? We say
that now is our time. So make us sleep.
we got what?
So make us sleep.
Because the American dream is necessary. Because in order to implement the dream, you gotta be sleeping.
Salvation nearer than when we believe.
Now is our salvation nearer than we believe. Give me 2 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 1, right? Because he said, now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For our salvation is nearer than we believe. Bring this out there.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 8 and verse 6. And Ezra blessed the Lord, the great God, and all the people answered, Amen, Amen, with lifting up their hands. And they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground. And worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground.
Like we gotta be submissive. Keep going.
Verse 7. Also, Joshua and Benah and Sherebiah, Jamin, Emka, Shabita, Hodada, Me'azia, Levites, caused the people to understand the law.
So all these were Levites, right? And he said they went out every Shabbat and they caused these people to hear the law. Go ahead.
The Levites caused the people to understand the law. And the people stood in their place.
Right? And that's what we do, man. We come out every Shabbat, right? And we pray that the Most High bring us peace. Why? So we can teach them this law. Right? Go ahead.
So they read in the book, in the law of God, distinctly, and gave the sense, and caused them to understand the reading.
And hey, understanding will cause hearing and reading. The energy get hot. It get hot. Like God. Right? So God, listen. And so, hey, and so at the end of the day, hey, we have to stand up here every Shabbat to, hey, to go ahead and hear the law, right? So, and that's what we come out here to do, right? So, hey, bring this out, King.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 1. Right? He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right? So, hey, the book of the law tells us that we gotta that we actually gotta measure the time diligently, right? Give me the book of Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8, man. Right, go ahead.
And when thou see part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt Like then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest has plain beginnings, and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs.
Signs, man. How y'all doing today, brother? Hey, how y'all doing today? Y'all speak English?